Hey everyone, this should be the final video prior to the mid-2024 finale video, and after that should be the 1000 subscriber video, so be on the lookout for that for some crazy information. Anyways, today is one of my final goodbyes to Atlas Frontiers. I'll be discussing what could go down in the finale event. We have received a ton of information regarding it, so let's just get into the theory, shall we? Firstly, in order to set up the theory, we got to discuss the teasers we gotten from the updates and the actual teasers for the Atlas 2 finale. Now here's the current information we know about the finale. It will most likely take place on Earth as the final location. We even see a look into Earth now on the Atlas Twitter profile picture. Most of America is blown to pieces. We've received a teaser of Guff staring into his own creation and a sword glowing. What sword is it? Well, in the recent update we found out that the sword is named Telos. Telos is a Greek word for end or goal. Not only that, this sword is used in the original Hub finale to stop the black hole. We've also received new journals and dialogues that give us even more information regarding the final battle. In one of these journals, we find out that Ragnarök is a code name for a mass extraction operation by the Sentinels on Earth. Ragnarök on the Wikipedia details a mass destruction event that ends in a new world rising in the aftermath and two humans coming out of the event alive. Lift and Lift Bracer, life and vitality. Keep this in mind as we go into the theory. I'll give a big theory and then I'll move on to smaller theories after. I think Ragnarök will play something along the lines of this. The event begins with Guff and Nameless giving us a rundown on the mission, reminding us of our cause. After this, we either get teleported to a ship or literally a ship flies down and takes us. Once in space with the rest of the Invisible Hand fleet, the pilot radios in and leads the main flight trip to Earth. Upon reaching Earth, we get some sort of space battle with the rest of the Sentinel fleet as the interlopers are deployed onto Earth while the battle continues in the skies. On Earth, we begin our trek to find GOFF and Scourge. After a ton of fights, probably showcasing some new Sentinels being defeated with some of our NPC allies, maybe from Hub 2 or some from Atlas, we reach the bad guys. This is where the path can split into two. The players can either choose to fight GOFF or Scourge. Either way, they'll end up in the same ending, just different boss battles. Or, if that doesn't occur, we face off against GOFF and he leaves Guff with parting words as he is killed off. Then we face off against Scourge. I know Nathanity said Scourge is going to be playing more of an overarching pulling the strings type of antagonist role, but nah, he's probably lying in my face. You know why? Because the game that the finale is partially inspired by shares a very similar main antagonist. Let's pause real quick. Atlas Frontiers is known for referencing not only their own series, but others. Atlas Frontiers referencing both God of War and Sonic Frontiers was dropped on the same exact day. In God of War, we see Thor as the main threat and Odin just being an old guy seeming weak and pulling the strings for the most part. But in the finale, we actually see Odin fight. He's probably even stronger than Thor too, as it took 3 phases to take him down. He can throw hands, and he's old as hell.
Whoa, infinite magic! Infinite magic! We fight Harry Potter! Everything I was for!
So if we're going by that logic, Thor could be like GOFF and Odin could be like Scourge. I'm not saying Scourge is gonna pull out a betrayal move, but more likely he'll be the final threat we have to face and be somewhat strong. After this, the aftermath of Earth won't probably look too good from the battles. We can already see some of that from a teaser on Twitter. It might even end with Nameless and Guff being the last survivors, referencing Lift and Lift Bracer. But maybe we'll get a time skip like AOT where we cut into the future and everything is all beautiful and lush now. Possibly closing out the series with Guff closing down the shack completely with Lewis before leaving. Now onto the many smaller theories. I think I should probably talk about the possibility of the Smorg species returning in the finale. I mean, they're fan favorites. Smeed may not be able to fight in the war, but who's saying the rest can? I mean, they have a bone to pick with GFF. He killed one of their species. Also, I made this theory because I know Nico loves Smorg, and I'm sure he'd be happy to see them in the finale. Now, regarding the Telos weapon itself, I'm sure we'll get some twist with that. Maybe the weapon isn't strong enough to kill GFF, and he won't explode immediately. Maybe it was a switch out and there's some other way to kill him. Seems very unlikely, but maybe his systems could get overridden by the nicer Guff AI, Guffy, as we saw in Guff's quest. Man, this series is gonna make me hate saying the word Guff when I'm finished, I swear. But there is a possibility of our AI antagonist living after Ragnarök, as while writing this video, ODR said something very peculiar regarding his death. I'll let you read it yourself and think about it. Maybe somehow he gets a redemption arc similar to Thor's in God of War Ragnarök, or maybe it's a lie. One smaller theory is that the Nameless could be the son of Scourge, and we'll get an actual name reveal in the finale. This one seems the most insane, but you never know. Anyway, worst case scenario, Nathanity lies to me again and the entire fucking world is obliterated and we get a horrible ending. But I'm hopeful that doesn't occur. You never know with these finales, it's always a gamble. Last time I lost a gamble with the reunion finale. This time I might win the gamble with Ragnarök. Let's just pray it won't end up horribly. Even as Nameless says, there's a high probability of it being a failure or a success. Anyways, I suppose I'll see you in the war and in the next video, as it is covering the final chapters of Atlas Frontiers and the sequel to my Hub story video. Excited to cover it, but sad to see the series go. But more of the sentimental stuff when we get there. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you around.